Hello everyone, welcome to Lukmaan IS. Guillain-Barré. This particular disorder or syndrome was in news recently. Several cases in Pune city of Maharashtra, and central team by the central government reached Pune city so that this particular syndrome the cases do not increase, and what is the source behind this particular spread of disease, which is, we can say, life-threatening disease considered by WHO, World Health Organization. Let's try to understand what this particular syndrome is, its symptoms, the causing factors, and what steps are required to control the spread of this disease. So first of all, what is this particular syndrome? Okay, Guillain-Barré syndrome is autoimmune neurological disorder. Okay, autoimmune neurological disorder in which the person's immune system attacks their peripheral nerves. Now, the different, let's say, systems within the neurological system within our body, human body, like central nervous system is there and peripheral nervous system. The peripheral nervous system is outside, we can say, brain and the spinal cord, and that is generally attached to the muscles and helps to communicate whatever the messages from brain and central nervous system to the muscles. And that's why this is very important. It attacks the peripheral nerves, leading to muscle weakness, and that leads to progressive paralysis. And that's why it is called as life-threatening. People of any age can be affected, but it is more common in adults and particularly in males. Also, it is a rare condition or rare, we can say that, incidence, we can say 0.5 per 1 lakh population. While the causes of this syndrome are still not fully understood, in most of the cases it occurs after viral or bacterial infection. Especially particular, we can say that microorganism, infection with bacteria Campylobacter jejuni, which causes gastroenteritis, including the symptoms of nausea, vomiting and diarrhea. It is one of the most common risk factors of this syndrome according to WHO. There are other factors also, for example, after having flu or other viral infections like Zika virus also. Now, how does it affect the human body? In autoimmune conditions, the body's immune system begins to attack its own cells. Now, this is problematic. There are other disorders also, autoimmune disorders, but in such kind of disorders, basically it affects the own body system, or we can say own immune system of the human body. Now, in this particular syndrome, the immune system destroys the myelin sheath, a fatty layer wrapped around the nerve cells, and this is how it is impacting the nerve cells in the peripheral nervous system. This impacts the nerve's ability to send signals to brain, which causes weakness in muscles. Yes, it affects the peripheral nervous system that controls the movement of muscles, temperature, touch and pain sensations in human body, we can say. The first signs of this syndrome are usually tingling and weakness that starts at feet and legs before spreading to upper body, arms and face. The starting symptoms can be, we can say, the itching sensations, or we can say that the sensations which are, we can say that pins and needles feeling in the toes. Pins and needles, ऐसे चुभने की feeling आने लगती है, ठीक है? Then approximately 1/3 of people, the chest muscles are affected, making it hard to breathe, and WHO says, according to this, WHO, the ability to speak and swallow can be also affected because of this. It can lead to life-threatening complications when it affects the autonomic nervous system. Now, autonomic nervous system, which is beyond control, we can say that we can control by the brain or activities like, for example, heart rate or blood pressure. So that is part of autonomic nervous system. Now, how it is treated? There is no known cure for this syndrome. But yes, however, there are some treatments that aid in recovery. Like, for example, one is plasma exchange and other is intravenous immunoglobulin therapy. Second one, the kind of, let's say, therapies explored during the COVID-19 treatment also, so that there is faster recovery. Similarly, supportive treatment can be also given, rehabilitation including physical and occupational therapy. Now, WHO says that this Guillain-Barré syndrome is potentially life-threatening. Let's say people with this syndrome should be treated and monitored as quickly as possible, and some may need intensive care also. So let's see how this particular situation works out in Maharashtra, Pune city, and one person has died there also. And yes, of course, we should be also taking care of our health, especially from bacterial and viral infections. Fine? Okay, let us stop. Thank you.